Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another session by Digital Titans. This is the episode number 3 of the marketing automation series we have been recording. This session is going to speak about something about the levels of marketing automation. Levels of automation are important to identify very important things as to at what stage of the marketing automation are you at, and are you in a position to scale things up? Are you ready yet? Is the basic question that you get to answer and understand when you're talking about levels of marketing automation. So let's move forward without any delay. Now, this is your automation system, and the primary goal of your automation system is to help you launch and scale your business. Launch your new products. When I say launch, I mean launching new products. Scale is obviously scaling those new businesses, without which your business wouldn't make much sense. Now, who would want to run a business without scaling it? And who wouldn't launch new products if everything is working fine? And how do you optimize these two processes or elements of your business, which is launching and scaling the business? That is through marketing automation. All right, so 5 key objectives of marketing automation. Improving your marketing productivity, because like any other business aspect, marketing also has productivity. Now, you can't have running campaigns profitably as your only objective when it comes to running a business, because that's just one part of the wheel. Now, the other parts include optimizing the productivity, making sure you are at an optimal spend, making sure you're getting optimum results, making sure you're spending optimum time on leads that deserve that kind of time, and not spending a lot of time on leads that don't convert in the near future. So understanding what your key objectives of marketing automation would be: improving marketing productivity, increasing your campaign efficiency on return on investment, personalized customer experiences, because you wouldn't want to send one blanket message to all your customers, irrespective of the spend that they are indulging in with your business. Now, if you have a business where you're spending about $100 on a customer, you wouldn't worry too much about him if he's buying a $20 purchase, because it doesn't make sense for you to spend $100 in acquiring a customer who is only getting you $20. Now, personalization is very important because you spend that kind of time and effort on leads that are converting to you at that scale. Real-time performance management is very, very important, and marketing automation enables you to do that, because you get to make these changes in real time. When somebody executes an action on your website, immediately you get to respond to him with an email, and immediately get to understand what's happening on that email, whether he's acting on it or not. So that's one part of the automation. The second part of the automation is to make sure you automatically set certain workflows that act upon increasing your bids, etc., when it comes to showing your ad to the most relevant audiences or the segments of your audience. So real-time performance management becomes possible. Higher customer acquisition and retention, which basically means you not only get the customer, but also take care of him after he's become your customer by constantly engaging him with all the upcoming projects or the case studies or testimonials or tips and tricks to execute to use your product, so that he feels engaged and he will continue to stay longer with you than just a one-time engagement. All right, so marketing automation helps you optimize your spends better, because you can look at the performance data, you can look at what these spends are and allot them appropriately on areas and leads that are converting well for you. Now, use automation to allot spends better, because you don't want to spend $100 on a customer that's only giving you $20 in return. All right, so elements of automation. You have 4 major important aspects of automation. One is ad creative optimization. The other one is optimizing your audiences. Then you have bids and budget optimization. Then you have revenue projections and making sure you map your automation efforts to achieve those kind of revenues. So creative optimization includes your A/B testing, sending different emailers. Audience testing is testing a message across a segment of audiences that you have. All right, so levels of marketing automation. Level 1 is basically where tools replace your tedious manual work. For example, drafting an email, sending an email, including their first name, including the name of the product that they have been a part of or that they have been using. Now, including these things includes a lot of manual work, which could be avoided or outsourced. You can either outsource it to some other agency to do it for you, or why not do it in-house by just replicating all the manual effort, remove all the legwork that's spent otherwise in terms of hours of non-productive hours, which could be handled effectively by marketing automation. So basically, level one includes removing any such legwork. Use tools to send those emailers, automatically add first names, also include relevant call to action, send them to dynamic landing pages, whatever. The second level is where automate marketing workflow. Now, this is where you just from slightly above, and then you don't look at individual tasks, but you also look at automating your workflow for a designed activity. For example, you have a new coming email, you newly launched email marketing campaign that you have, and you would want to make sure you would optimize this workflow in terms of what to do when the customer responds and what to do when the customer doesn't respond. So this is a stage where you slightly tune up your marketing automation efforts in trying to automate the workflow and not just individual elements of the marketing automation activity. Then you have strategy, which is one level above what we had discussed in the previous slide. Now, this is where you don't look at automating certain workflows, but you look at your entire strategy and see if you can optimize the whole process as such and not just look at individual campaigns. Now, you have three campaigns, one from social, one from direct, one from paid ads, and you would want to automate the strategy in terms of where should automation we spend more. Let's assume all the leads that you're getting through paid media are hot leads, and the ones that you're getting through social media need a little bit of handholding. Now, it should be evident for you to make sure that you spend more time on the hot leads because those are the ones which are ready to convert. And in the meantime, set up a workflow or an activity where you can educate and nurture the leads that come through social media. So this is where you are automating the strategy. You're not just looking at individual campaigns. Moving forward, full marketing automation happens when you have seamless integration between your campaigns, activities, tasks, and you integrate that with your CRM, and there's a lot of data exchange that happens where you look at the CRM data that's coming in, classify people based upon different parameters, a lot different workflows which are appropriate for those audiences, collect relevant data, and compose activities which would have to be recurring to engage these customers. So this is full marketing automation or full level automation. I'm trying to keep it simple, guys. We will talk about individual aspects, individual levels, and we will also talk about how deep can this go going forward. Level 5 is basically fixing all the gaps if you have, and then fixing gaps if you have any, and then optimizing, which means basically rinse and repeat the whole process that we have seen. I hope you understand the different levels at which you can automate your business and to identify if you're ready for automation in the first place. We would be talking about challenges, tools, strategies, etc. in terms of marketing automation going forward. Until then, my name is Casey. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Ciao.